to keep this in the shadows. At some point, it's going to come out in the open, and you cannot fight it. What women have to go through. By the time I decided to do something, I was in my late 30s. I had 4 small children. I had to confront the wife and go through the divorce, change jobs, start a whole new way of life. Okay. Oh, did I tell you I used to be a hairdresser, cosmetologist for about 6 years? Oh, yes. School teacher, 9 years. An accountant. I've done everything but be a stripper. I haven't tried that yet. I'm not real good about swinging around poles. The doctors in Jackson at that time, none of them were treating transgender people, and they didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want anything to do with it. But the surgery was always uppermost in my mind. I struggled for years to raise the money because I was helping support my 4 children. And then I sought out a reputable surgeon in Brussels, Belgium. At that time, I was 60 years old. I started out with nothing, no money, no resources. It seems like a miracle that I actually was able to finally achieve at this. Okay. It's off to face the cruel world.
I guess I thought when I got to the age I'm at, it's just I thought, I don't know, that I would have done more. And I haven't, and it just kind of makes me feel worthless. I'm trying not to feel so inferior. Like I like to feel that I matter. And sometimes I'd feel that I don't. I decided I need to change things, and I hope to get married, and I hope to find that special person, and I hope to have kids, and hope to have a family. I haven't found that person yet, but like I said, I hope to. And there's a lot I want. There's a lot I want out of this life. If I could choose everything I wanted, I guess I'd be a very davishly good-looking playboy, going from one girl to another girl. But in the end, I just would rather have somebody I can marry and maybe grow old with. Because to me, that's a beautiful thing.
Okay. Whoa, immaculate. Yes. Oh, and the drawers are closed. There's not underwear hanging out. There's no candy wrappers on the floor, and no coffee cups with green mold growing in them.
And no dead bodies under the bed.
This is true. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I like it. I like it. This is the laboratory. Okay, where it all happens. Brad, our oldest, almost died after childbirth, a day or so after childbirth, with convulsions, because of it's a breech birth and everything. It was a difficult birth. That'll probably cause some damage. He survived, and Brad is doing well. He's got a weight problem, and I worry about that because he won't watch what he eats. And I have to work, and he stays at home, and I can't be with him 24 hours a day.
I'm growing up, so extremely obese, and where America living, trying to eat more healthier, so trying to just be more healthier and live longer. Because my mom died at 59, and my grandmother died at 59. And this was old music box I got from my mother, when she died. Just kept it up here. She's in heaven and she always looks down. So, I mean, I grew up without a father, but I always had two loving mothers.
There was a period of about 7 or 8 years I was totally estranged from my children. I didn't talk to them. I had no contact with them. This was due to their mother. She didn't want the children to be around me. Those were very painful years. Emotionally, I was just a wreck. I wanted to see my children.
This picture was us. It's filthy. This was, it's a little damaged right here, but this was us 1994 Thanksgiving Day. I missed my dad for a while, and it'll always stand out as the most important Thanksgiving to me because it was special. You know, we hadn't talked for years. It was like rediscovering my dad or my father all over again. I had wondered why Jerry wasn't a part of my life. I guess part of me was wondering whether or not Jerry still loved me. And part of it I didn't understand was that our mama did not want Jerry around.
Once I really got into the cross-dressing and living teetotally as female before the surgery, then, of course, that's where the visits were suspended.
I don't know, I guess I thought that your life was just so important that you couldn't take time out to see us, you know?
Well, apparently she never didn't explain.
Yeah. She told me just before she died that she still loved you as a friend. Did you know that?
You have to know that your mother was in her own way a very special person.
You know, Mama, when you weren't there, she tried to play mother and father, which I know wasn't easy on her, you know.
Yes.
Especially when you weren't there.
That's right. There's no possible way I would ever have deserted you. I never would have deserted you under any circumstances.
I don't know, I guess that I hadn't called you Dad in so long. Mm-hmm. That's what was really depressing me because in a way I had missed you. Like, I had missed calling you Dad.
So this is what our new balance is right here. Hopefully next week's going to be good.
I own a small mobile locksmith company. Jerry handles all my accounting. In a lot of ways, we may not have the typical parent-child relationship, but I think it's a good relationship. I remember the first time hearing that, Dad was moving out. And I don't even remember how old I was. I do remember saying that, well, if that's the case, I'm going to go live with Dad. And it was explained to me that that wasn't possible.
Wade cried. He took it really hard, and it just broke both our hearts.
I was either just getting out of high school, maybe it was my last year, The first time I'd seen her again, I worked up at the food court at Metro Center at the pizza
Yes, you did.
place. And
Sabaros.
I think maybe it was the first time I'd ever seen her dressed as a woman. And I have to admit, first laying eyes on her after all that time, it did take me back a little bit. I didn't know how to react. And I think she didn't know either. It was kind of awkward. You know, she came up to the counter and said, "Hey," and I said, "Hey," back. I mean, we got the door open, but it was kind of a strange day. But I'm glad she did.